Well, I saw this last week. Max Chadwick, who works for Pro Football Focus.
Max Chadwick.
Interesting picture that they've chosen there.
Has identified not one, not two, not three, not four. I feel like LeBron now.
Nice
11 Big Ten teams
that are going to go over?
That are going to go over their win total, and I will recite them for you. Illinois, 8.5.
Wow, that's a huge number.
Indiana, 8.5.
Sure.
Iowa, 7.5.
Maybe.
Minnesota, 6.5. Nebraska, 7.5. Northwestern, 4.5. Oregon, 10.5. Penn State, 10.5. Rutgers, 6.5. Was that 6.5? 5.5. Sorry. USC, 7.5. Washington, 7.5. All 11 of those teams I just recited to you, Max Chadwick of Pro Football Focus says, bet the over. I don't even know if that's mathematically possible.
Matthew says, is that mathematically possible given their schedules? It obviously has to be, because I don't think Mr. Chadwick would do this unless it was.
Well, but man, did he pour that closely over the...
That's a good question.
I bet there's a few legitimate ones, and then there's a few he just kind of sprinkled in there for discourse.
Well, like, what's interesting is, okay.
Well, okay. Here, let's just pick on 4 teams specifically, because they're all kind of, 5 teams actually, because they're all kind of considered the murky middle of the Big Ten. And that's Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, USC, Washington.
Okay, so those are either 6.5 or 7.5 for those schools.
And he's got all of them going over.
But look at this.
I don't think that's possible.
So here is why this seems difficult to me. So Nebraska plays on this graphic.
Mm-hmm.
They play Iowa.
Yep.
They play Minnesota.
Yep.
They play Northwestern.
Yep.
They play Penn State.
Yep.
They play USC.
Yep.
So, like, one in each of those games, the best you will do is 1-1 in terms of USC will win and Nebraska will lose, or vice versa. So, like, you're automatically cutting down the number of wins because of that fact alone. Like, the other thing about this conference is it doesn't have an extra game in the non-con to play with like the SEC. If you were to make a graphic like this for the SEC, I would still say, wow, that seems difficult. But with 4 non-conference games and a lot of patsies on those schedules, it is more doable. Now, that said, in defense of Mr. Chadwick, Indiana's schedule is garbage in the non-conference. Illinois has Duke, but otherwise fairly easy. Iowa has Iowa State as always, but otherwise some tin cans. If I remember right, Minnesota's schedule is easy. We know what Nebraska's is. We've been talking about it for a while, etc. Oregon, I don't think they have. Well, they have Oregon State, but Penn State's non-conference schedule is easy. So I'm guessing a lot of this is being built into non-conference scheduling.
If you're curious, here's what K Ford thinks.
Okay.
These are the projected wins according to his formula, overall wins. So the first team on the list is Illinois. He's got over at 8.5. K Ford has Illinois at 7.8 wins. And only a 31% chance of getting to 9.
I do not understand. I mean, I understand the love, but I'm not going to give Illinois the love. I'm sorry.
Indiana, he's got them going over 8.5. Indiana, he has at 8.1 wins, so a little bit closer, but only a 40% chance of reaching 9.
And by the way, those two teams play each other.
Iowa, 7.5. He's got Iowa at 6.8. A 32% chance of 8 wins.
How you feeling about that, Iowa boy?
Howdy. Sorry.
Howdy.
Can you remind me what his ranking was for Florida State last year?
No. We're talking about the Big Ten,
It
Nick.
wasn't good in Florida State.
That's called whataboutism, Nick. You should be a politician.
Minnesota.
What about you?
Minnesota over 6.5. Here, K Ford agrees. 6.9 is the number of wins.
Nice.
And getting to 7, 64%. So he likes that one. Nebraska 7.5. He's got Nebraska at 7.7 wins, 57% chance of 8. So there's an agreement there. Northwestern, K Ford only has at 3.5 wins, a 48% chance of getting to, a 19% chance of getting to 5. Doesn't agree there. Oregon, almost right on the number. 10.4 wins. The total is 10.5. Penn State, again, right on the number. K Ford, 10.3. The total is 10.5. Rutgers is a slight agreement.
Okay.
55% chance of getting to 6 wins. USC, another agreement. 63% chance of getting to 8 wins. And for Washington, right on the number. 44% chance of getting to 8. So, yeah.
Was this a bold column?
I don't know, but I think
I'm Chadwick.
I would challenge that it is mathematically impossible for all 11 of those teams to go over.
Seems really difficult.
But again, just look at those middle teams. The Iowas, Nebraskas, the Minnesotas, USC, Washington. They're all kind of right there in that middle based on the preseason expectations. And a lot of them play each other. And I saw something. God, what was it? Nebraska has been, the under has won every year since
2016 or 2017. 2016 is the last time the over hit.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 8 years in a row.
I'd be curious to know what the longest streak is of a team either going over or under their win total consecutively.
Man, that is a great question.
Because I got to think that Nebraska's got to be on the cusp of some kind of a record to have that many consecutive years where the under has hit.
It's a lot of years in a row.
But according to our expectations, which, by the way, you can vote on right now,
yes,
the over will hit this year. Husker fan is very confident.
Last time we took a look at the question, it was pretty much right where it is right now, John. 64.2% say 8-4 or better. 30.7% say 6-6 or 7-5. So you're looking at now 95% essentially positivity.
Crazy. Well, actually, it's not. It's actually not crazy.
It's not. People are excited.
People are excited. And they should be.
Because football's almost here.
No, that the team will be better this year.
What, Nick? What now?
Every time you count down to football, that's another year of your life that you're getting closer to death. Is that what you like, Josh?
Sure. Why not?
I mean, he is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. It'll be fine, Nick. Death doesn't have to be scary. Are you afraid of death?
As a 28-year-old at the moment,
You're
would like to
afraid of
not
it?
die.
You get in your car and you say, "Hooper, scaredy cat." I don't mind death.
So if the Grim Reaper was just in the passenger seat of your Jetta tonight, you'd be chill with that?
I mean, I'd be confused.
Well, but how does that compare to any other time?
Well, I'm never confused when I get in my car, John. I'm very excited to listen to a podcast at double speed on my way home. That's what I think.